Hello everyone, myself Raghunanda from Government First Grade College, Bidar. Now I'm going to give a lecture on radiology and diagnostic techniques. Subtopic is blood pressure measurement. So first of all, let us know about the definition of the blood pressure. Blood pressure is the pressure of the circulating blood on the walls of blood vessels, or it is the pressure in the large arteries of the systemic circulation. Arteries are those vessels which carry pure blood from heart to all parts of the body. Next, before knowing how BP is measured, let us know some of the informations regarding blood pressure. So blood pressure is usually expressed in terms of systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. So systolic pressure is the maximum during one heartbeat and diastolic pressure is the minimum between the two heartbeats, and it is measured in terms of mm of Hg, that is the unit of blood pressure. So about the surrounding atmospheric pressure. Normal blood pressure of a human being, adult person, will be 120 mm of Hg of systolic and 80 mm of Hg diastolic. Traditionally, BP is measured non-invasively using a mercury tube sphygmomanometer. So this non-invasively means without inserting the needle inside the vessels, blood vessels, the BP is measured. So such a method is known as non-invasive method. So blood pressure is influenced by cardiac output, total peripheral resistance, and artery stiffness, and varies depending upon the situations such as emotional state, activity of heart, health, or disease state. Blood pressure is low due to a disease state called as hypotension, and if the blood pressure is high, that disease status is called as hypertension. Now, there are several methods of measuring the blood pressure. Some of them are oscillatory method, pulpatory method, oscillometry method, invasive method, non-invasive method, continuous non-invasive techniques. So of which we are going to study only about the two methods. So before knowing about the two methods, that is pulpatory and oscillatory method of measurement of blood pressure, let us know about the device sphygmomanometer, which is used for the measurement of blood pressure. It consists of a inflating cuff, an inflating bulb and inflatable cuff, a mercury manometer, and a stethoscope. Now, pulpatory method of measurement of blood pressure. So the procedure of measurement of blood pressure, that is by using pulpatory method, is as such. First, the patient is asked to sit in a relaxed state. The cuff of the sphygmomanometer is wrapped firmly around the right arm above the elbow. The lower arm should be resting on the tabletop or bench. The radial pulse is palpated with the fingers of the left hand. The number of beats in 30 seconds is counted, and the heartbeat ratio per minute is recorded. The valve on the inflating bulb of the sphygmomanometer is turned fully clockwise so that it is fully closed. The cuff is inflated slowly by pumping the inflating bulb until the radial pulse is no longer felt. The cuff is inflated further until the pressure is above the 300 mm of Hg. Now what is done is, the valve on the inflating bulb is opened slightly by turning it in the counterclockwise direction, allowing the pressure to drop slowly by about 5 mm of Hg per second. At some point, one will be able to feel the radial pulse once again. So initially it was disappeared. Now you can feel the pulse once again for a particular pressure, and this pressure indicated on the gauge when pulse is reappeared is noted, and this is the systolic pressure. So in pulpatory method, only systolic pressure is measured. So in order to measure systolic as well as diastolic pressure, one more method is used, that is the oscillatory method. So in oscillatory method, oscillatory means listening. So this method uses stethoscope. So there, with the help of fingers we felt the pulse. Here with the help of stethoscope we are feeling the pulse. Now what is done in this method? A cuff of the appropriate size is fitted smoothly and also snuggily, means comfortably. Mm, then inflated manually by repeatedly squeezing a rubber bulb until the artery is completely occluded, means it is completely blocked. Listening with the stethoscope put on the brachial artery at the antecubical area of the elbow, slowly release the pressure in the cuff. When blood just starts to flow in the artery, the turbulent flow creates an oozing sound which is called as Korotkov's sound. The pressure at which this sound is first heard is known as the systolic pressure. The cuff pressure is further released until no sound can be heard, that is at the fifth Korotkov sound. So at that time no sound is heard. So at that point the pressure that is denoted is the diastolic artery pressure. So that is how the blood pressure is measured with the help of two methods, pulpatory as well as osculatory method. Thank you.